Free-to-play revenue triples subscription-based revenue. TERA's first expansion pack is revealed with the release window. Neverwinter's Rise of Tiamat gets a release date. All that and more. I'm Zach Sharps, and this is Free-to-Play Weekly. According to the latest Super Data report, the gaming market research firm showed that free-to-play revenue for MMOs continues to distance itself from pay-to-play revenue with each passing year. The latest estimates for 2014 show about $8 billion spent on free-to-play MMOs versus $2.5 billion for pay-to-play MMOs. It is to be noted that Super Data is very loose with its definition of MMO, counting MOBAs and games like World of Tanks in the mix. Longtime TERA fans rejoice. Fate of Aran has been officially revealed with the release window of December 2014. The expansion, in addition to the inclusion of a brand new northern continent, will also raise TERA's level cap to 65. In the expansion, players will get to adventure in the Baroccan home city of Highwatch. Also detailed, the 4 new zones: Majusu Crawl, which contains thick jungles, Spring Valley, which stretches between the mountains above the jungle, X Prima set amongst the overgrown ruins, and Arx Umbra where players' story climaxes. All the zones sound quite interesting to an X-player like myself, and with the new dungeons, skills, and new PvP battleground also slated for the expansion, it'll be quite interesting to see what else is detailed in the coming weeks. Are you a fan of Blade and Soul? Live in Taiwan or close by? Well, lucky for you, the much anticipated action combat MMO will move to open beta on November 20th. The Taiwan version of the game will also be free to play, although differing from the Chinese version a bit by not including a VIP system. With the news of open beta in Taiwan, us Westerners such as myself are sitting at the edge of our seats waiting for an official beta date for this highly anticipated MMO. Are you looking forward to Blade and Soul? Leave us a comment down below. With Rift's newest expansion, Nightmare Tide, releasing not too long ago, fans flooded the game to progress as quickly as possible to hit the new level cap of 65. However, some of those fans lost progress due to a hardware issue. Certain shards, Fablight, Lithis, and Wolfsbane had a hardware outage that triggered an all-hands-on-deck moment to restore from emergency backups. Luckily, for those on Lithis and Wolfsbane, the most recent backups were within hours of the outage, so not much progress was lost. Unfortunately for Fablight though, some players lost up to 24 hours of progress. Tryon Worlds had this to say about the outages. We are currently in the process of identifying and refunding Rift Store purchases from users of Fablight, as well as tracking down any instant 60 potions that were granted on this shard. This process may take several hours, but we will ensure that any credits spent during this time are returned. Because of this downtime, we'll be applying experience and token bonuses to these shards for the next 48 hours. We are currently in discussions internally for additional gifts for players that have been affected by this outage. Overall, I thought Tryon approached this issue quite humbly and are going to try and remedy this issue so it doesn't ever occur again. Being that I didn't get a chance to dive into Nightmare Tide just yet, I wasn't affected personally, but did you guys get hit hard by this rollback? Leave a comment down below on your experiences thus far in Rift's brand new expansion. Hi-Res Studios has been hard at work this week releasing the Goddess of Night Nox, who is now available inside of Smite. Nox overall looks quite interesting, and her passive Flame of the Night builds up lit candles. Once all the candles are lit, Nox receives a mana-free cast. Included in the patch was a fair share of new skins and a daily login reward system, which gives players increasingly valuable rewards for each day they log in. The Action Combat MOBA also opened its Oceanic servers this week, giving the very popular MOBA a new demographic to capture. As for daily login systems though guys, are you a fan of that? Personally, when I see a system like that in the game I'm playing, I feel like it's my job to log in every day to get the maximum reward. Who knows though, that just might be me, but tell me your guys' thoughts down below. Last week, some League of Legends fans may have noticed some players being able to use their ultimate abilities way earlier in the game than they should have been allowed. This of course was thanks to a third-party program. Fantastic, right? Well, acting swiftly, Riot patched out the exploits and is taking action to identify and ban the exploiters. Riot Player Relations Specialist Aether had this to say on the League of Legends forums. Hey everyone, just want to let you know where we landed with this exploit, and to be clear, this was an exploit requiring game manipulation in violation of the terms of service. We are identifying the abusers, and we are in the process of banning offending accounts. Regarding the exploit itself, we patched out a server-side fix this morning, and based on initial monitoring, the issue is resolved. It's interesting to see an exploit occur within League of Legends, considering how well Riot has managed the game so far, and although there's still the usual "Riot didn't fix this fast enough" QQing going on, it seems as though Riot was quick to fix the issue and maintain a fair playing field. In Blizzard news, they recently brought down the probation hammer on some accounts. Why the probation hammer, you might ask? Well, it seems as though Blizzard has only temporarily banned all offending accounts that were caught botting and stated they're banned until 2015. Given these bots a second opportunity to bot away, Blizzard stated that any further evidence of botting will result in a permanent ban. Many players are calling this tactic a slap on the wrist, and honestly, I don't blame them, because it's odd to see Blizzard giving botters a second chance, considering most games given that offense would permaban the account and move on. It will be interesting to see what those accounts do with their second chance they received, although the pessimistic side in me thinks the repeat offenders, this time, will have the ban hammer crush them for good. Those who are still playing Neverwinter Online received great news this week, detailing the release dates of Rise of Tiamat. The game's Tyranny of Dragons module will soon be drawn to a close, as the Rise of Tiamat update will drop on November 18th. As stated in the official announcement, as the cult of dragons took to resurrect the five-headed draconic goddess Tiamat from the Nine Hells, adventurers must band together to prevent the catastrophic takeover of the city of Neverwinter. Rise of Tiamat complements the storyline in the new tabletop adventure module from Wizards of the Coast, allowing for even more fan interaction with the world's greatest role-playing game. It'll be intriguing to see how they implement Rise of Tiamat, and if any further details emerge, we will definitely keep you updated. The combat-based free-to-play title Conquer Online from 99.com launched their newest expansion, King of Kung Fu, this week. Included within it is the new Dragon Warrior class that uses Chinese Kung Fu and nunchucks. This expansion also includes 2 new servers for the game, the return of Mind Cave, and a number of both online and offline events. 99.com also announced they'll be giving away tons of rewards and newbie packs for returning players to help them play catch up a little bit faster. Our question of the week stems from StarTrek Online's limited time discount on lifetime subscriptions. Perfect World Entertainment is offering a $100 discount on lifetime subscriptions for StarTrek Online through November 20th, putting the total at just $199. Our question to you guys is, have you ever bought a lifetime subscription? And if you have, do you think it was a great deal? I personally never bought one myself, although if I was an avid player of Star Trek Online, I might consider it, especially since $200 is equal to just over 1 year's worth of subscription, but instead of just a year, you get the remainder of the game's life. However, some would say there shouldn't be a subscription because the game is free to play. Regardless which camp you're in, let us know your thoughts on the question of the week down in the comment section below. As for myself, my name is Zach Sharps from MMOBomb.com, signing off until next week's episode of Free to Play Weekly. I'll catch you guys next time.